Hey guys, and welcome to Animal Talk with Rachel. I'm your host Rachel, and today I'll be talking about one-hump camels and two-hump camels, and what's the difference. Now you may be thinking, well, this is obvious. One has one hump and the other has two. Well, you may be right there. There are also other differences, like where they live and certain adaptations. So let's dive right in. Now first, they have actual names. The one-humped camel is called the Dromedary Camel, and the two-humped camel is called the Bactrian Camel. I have a very good trick for remembering these names. So, if you notice, the D has one hump, just like the one-humped camel, and the B for Bactrian has two humps, just like the two-humped camel. This can help you remember which is a dromedary and which is a Bactrian. Now let's get some facts. Camels can run at 25 to 40 miles per hour. 40 miles per hour is more when they're doing short sprints, but still, that's pretty fast. The skin in their mouth is also pretty thick, so they can eat thorny plants and dry plants, unlike other animals that can only eat soft things, because it will puncture their mouth. Another interesting fact is when a camel is born, they actually don't have humps. The humps come when they start eating solid foods, so they can start filling up with all that nutrients that they're getting. So they can drink 30 gallons of water in only 13 minutes. Since they go long periods of time without drinking water, it is very common that they will drink a lot of water at one time. Camels don't sweat until their body temperature reaches 106 degrees Fahrenheit. That is so they can conserve water, because if they sweated too much, they would have a lot less water in their body. Okay, so now let's get more specific about each kind of camel. Bactrian camels are actually critically endangered. This is mostly due to loss of habitat, and they live mostly in Asia. So Bactrian camels live mostly in rocky regions as opposed to dromedary camels that live in sandy regions. And because of this, their feet have a lot thicker skin, so the rocks don't puncture their skin. On dromedary camels, the skin is much softer so they can stay above the sand, but if they were to walk on rocks, it could cut right through their foot. So dromedary camels live in northern Africa and the Middle East, and in most deserts. That's where a lot of deserts are. There are also some in the Australian outback, and that's that dry, desert-like region in the middle of Australia. Another interesting fact about dromedary camels is they have 2 layers of eyelashes. This is to keep out all the sand and debris flying around in the desert. So here are 2 facts that I find so interesting that they need their own slides. Camels don't store water in their hump. Now, a lot of people think this, but it's not true. It actually stores fatty tissue that can be used as nutrients and sometimes be broken down into water in their body to be used, since they don't drink a lot of water. Okay, here's a poop fact. Camels' poop is so dry that it can be used to fuel a fire. Yeah, that's because their lack of water that they drink. Now here's an alpaca. Like I said in my alpaca video, llamas and alpacas are related to camels. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything new, and comment below what your favorite animal is. Mine's a hippo, by the way. Thanks again, and see you next time on Animal Talk with Rachel.